I think kind of blocks it sometimes, so it's hard to see.
Oh, let's go! We did it! We got over 21! It's your main boy, Kigu. And for those who don't know, I'm a big fan when it comes to puzzle games. From Pajama Sam when I was a kid, to outside the virtual world, the concepts of escape rooms have always been a fascination to me. But this time, I'm not alone in solving these cases because today, I have my buddy Pix to help navigate these treacherous and mind-bending escape room-esque games.
Hello.
And to be more succinct, we'll be going over the latter two games of this quite inspirational gaming saga. Today's game is none other than Total Mayhem's game, We Are Here Together and Forever. Loosely connecting itself with the previous two games in the We Are Here saga, We Are Here Together follows two explorers who find themselves caught in an Arctic storm. Seeking refuge, the two stumble upon a castle, but not all is what it seems. As the two become separated inside this ominous castle, they must work together to solve puzzles, to uncover the castle's mysteries, and find out a way to get out of this place together. And in the aftermath of We Are Here Together, We Are Here Forever takes place sometime in the future whereby there's an Arctic exploration to find this castle again. After finding the coordinates, the partners set out to find the castle and finally unravel the mysteries of this nefarious castle. The games are initially set in the cold and desolate Antarctic environment. From the get-go, it helps instill this feeling of isolation and loneliness, being surrounded by snowy and barren landscapes, icy caves, abandoned research stations, and other like structures.
Well, right off the bat, this game is giving off that like fake goofy vibe. You know, where like...
Oh, this is gonna be a fun time before we kill you.
The environment feels as if it has been abandoned and, well, forgotten, with the traces of past expeditions and mysteries waiting to be uncovered. That is until reaching the castle, whereby there's a significant tonal change in the eerie emptiness to this bewilderment and downright confusion. It is as though there's something lurking in the shadows, something a little bit right behind you, in the same room, constantly tugging the player's attention, and this permeates with its set pieces and background music.
You already kill me. You don't need to add insult to injury.
The music itself is really nothing to write home about, as it's more or less designed to lurk in the background, with the occasional ping to let the players know if a puzzle has been solved or not.
Hurts, man. Haven't you ever seen ReZero?
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that melody. The game also includes this mysterious narration and a storyline that unfolds as the player progresses, creating a sense of discovery, curiosity, and a little bit of accomplishment. Oh, let's go! We did it! We got over 21! And it must be said that while it keeps the aesthetics of the previous two games, We Are Here Together and Forever builds upon and near perfects the vibe of the games already created.
Like they're really like growing as a studio, and it's a rare moment to like really see like a indie developer like really hone their craft.
And to get a comparison of the past and present, here's Pix with the scoop.
So, to avoid spoilers, we're going to avoid going in-depth on particular puzzles.
The agent just says, so is Kigu gonna kill Pix once more? And I said yes. I said that to earlier today too.
You should run a poll to see how long it takes before I start yelling at you.
Building off the previous two games, which you can check out via the top right card, this is a cooperative puzzle game, with the emphasis being on cooperative.
I don't know how to explain this in hexagon.
Then you with your words!
Because each player has a unique role and perspective. You're gonna have to communicate what you're seeing, sometimes in a way that's kind of unnatural to yourself or your partner. For example, I am very artsy-minded, and Kigu is very analytical.
What are you saying, dude?
And if that doesn't work, hope you have a backup plan on how to convey that solution.
Just complaining that you don't know how to...
Or your partner could just solo carry without your help.
I completely 100% gave up on you.
But jokes aside, the puzzles themselves range from warm-up brain teaser to mind-melting, reality-warping confoundment.
Alright, so you're up there.
Oh!
It looked like a path.
There was a path.
That was sneaky!
The game often places players in situations where they must explore and navigate these environments independently before reuniting with their partner.
It wasn't like a major
You might need
jump,
to
but
pull the door open.
This sense of isolation and subsequent collaboration contributes to the game's unique style that truly emphasizes the theme of teamwork and partnership.
Yeah, I was really expecting some kind of Jack twist ending there.
To solve intricate and interconnected puzzles, you'll need to work together to decipher clues, manipulate objects, and unlock new areas.
You did not listen to anything I said, did you?
Sorry, no, I was jumping up on the
Yeah,
thing.
obviously.
Add in the differing perspectives that affects the situation of you and your partner, and you're gonna be in a lot of pain.
So you just gotta tell me which one it is, then I guess.
Question mark guy scratching his head.
It's two half circles connected to each other.
But I think that's what made these kind of games grow on me. I never really got into these kind of games, but the puzzles and the partner interactions were such unexpectedly high caliber that by the time we got to Forever, I was pretty much invested in the subtle overarching story.
See, I was thinking to myself, because it was the boat thing, I was like, are we going out, like, are these the characters? Hold on, were we the characters who go rescue the previous ones?
Honestly, this game series might not be for everyone. It definitely requires patience and willingness of both players to go through this adventure without wanting to kill each other.
Okay.
Left to the
Stop.
left to the protective.
Stop.
But if you want to have a virtual escape room experience, honestly, this game comes highly recommended.
Quick interruption. I noticed that only 12% of you are actually subscribed to this channel. Watching this long, I must be doing something right, so if you like this video, hit that like button and please subscribe to this channel. Any support helps and these videos take a bit long to make. Thank you so much and back to the video.
On the Microsoft Store, you can get We Were Here Together for $13. You can also grab We Were Here Forever on the Microsoft Store for $18. And while the prices seem reasonable, just know that in order to play with your friends online, that you'll both have to have a Game Pass subscription or an Xbox Live account to access online multiplayer. But on the Steam store, you can get We Were Here Together for currently $5, and We Were Here Forever can be bought for just $11. And alternatively, if you also wanted to pick up the other two games to fully immerse yourself in the series, you can pick up the entire bundle for $17. That also comes with a spin-off game, We Were Here Expeditions Friendship, that normally goes for $4. However, just know that at the time of this review, these are during the holidays, so just know that Steam sales are currently going on, so be sure to check the most recent listings. On how long to beat, it takes about 6.5 hours to beat We Were Here Together, and Forever really pushes the envelope with its content with 11 hours. And if we were to look at the entire bundle, you're looking at the sum total of over 24 hours of gameplay. So, taking the lowest and the best bang for your buck market price of $17 for all 5 games in the saga, and dividing it by the lowest average player time of 24.5 hours, and you get a price to hour ratio of 69 cents. If we were to treat these series as a single isolated game, these games fall far below the price to hour ratio of $10 I give to games $25 and below. And what that basically means is that Together and Forever, as well as the entire series as a whole, is well worth its purchase price. But let's take the price of these games out of the equation and let's look at these games for what they deliver. For those that love escape rooms and puzzle games as much as I do, these games, I would argue, are in best in class in terms of sheer variety of the puzzles, as well as the difficulty of the puzzles while also being reasonable.
So I'm gonna need you to muster up all the directional ability you have that walk me through this.
See, puzzle games have to edge that line in terms of being difficult while also being engaging, and being overly difficult to the point where it's not fun anymore, and Total Mayhem shows that they are the masterclass in being able to balance that line.
Damn.
We did it, bro! With the last tile. To the extent that an avid escape room goer like myself had to twist my brain in order to solve these puzzles while also kind of making sense throughout the entire time.
The finger out going nuh-uh.
The earpiece, well, a circle with a circle in the middle and a corner piece.
Okay.
Now, generally speaking, the game isn't hard in the normal sense. The hardest part of the game is, well, in fact, communicating with your partner.
Pix is
I
sick,
love this series.
so the guy who can't turn left really cannot turn left today.
And while I do love the idea of co-op mandated games, mileage can vary drastically depending on your partner of choice. And thankfully, me and Pix have a great friendship and have no problems communicating. If you don't know
these directions.
So do I think that We Are Here Together and Forever, and really the entire series as a whole, is worth it? I truly believe so. With its sum total of the atmosphere and aesthetics of the game, to the wondrous and thought-shattering puzzles.
But man, the way they come up with these puzzles, I could never. My games would just be lots of punching people.
We Are Here Together and Forever, as well as the entire franchise as a whole, is one that shows and really reinforces my faith in the potential and capabilities of a dedicated and motivated indie developer.
Y'all made a wonderful game. Like, y'all killed it.
What's more is that no puzzle is really wasting your time for the sake of game's length. Each serves a purpose in driving the plot as well as their own puzzles further, and sometimes building upon each other.
Come here and show me what you've built.
She's gonna kill us.
And with all that being said, my rating for We Are Here Together and Forever is that you should play this game as soon as possible. Grab a friend, strap them down, and go on a merry side of reality-bending puzzles.
Kind of blocks it sometimes, so it's hard to see.
Oh, let's go! We did it! We got over 21!